pa' ti,
Yo te quiero dar sin miedo,
Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, welcome to our channel. My name is Cassandra and I'm a mom of one baby boy. We're gonna talk about 5 products that we still use to this date, almost 2 years later. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm almost gonna have a 2-year-old. We're about a month and a half away from his 2-year mark. So the fact that we've been using these products since he was born, that's like, what? I constantly hear about newborn stage and the must-haves of newborn stage, which it's a great way to help people. But I felt like this is a great video to share that I have not seen of products that you can still use up to 2 years, if not further. Like, I'm not done using them and I don't foresee myself being done with them, any of them, anytime soon. And I just feel like, especially with baby products being so expensive, this is a great opportunity to see where you can really invest your money long term. If you're interested in seeing the 5 products that I recommend to you to invest in, and to be honest, to get your money's worth almost 2 years later, stay tuned. The very first thing we're gonna start with is actually a gift. So I'm really grateful for this. It was a gift from my best friend. I'm so grateful for her because this Highchair we've used, it's actually from Lalo and it's been amazing. We started using it when he first sat up and now he's almost 2 years old and it's still going strong. It's sturdy, easy to clean, and honestly, aesthetically pleasing, which you know I love. Totally worth the investment. The great thing about this Highchair is the fact that I'm able to remove this top piece, wash it in the sink, then I'm able to wipe down the entire chair. My son is a messy eater. I definitely encourage it. I definitely let him go wild with it, especially when he was first a little baby and trying solids and all the messy sauces and food I was trying to make for him. And still to this day, he uses it. It reaches right up to our dining table, which is great for him to feel like he's sitting with us. And the fact that he enjoys, you know, when he's right in the middle and mom and dad are right beside him and he gets to enjoy a hot plate with his parents. So I just am super grateful for this chair because it's actually creating memories for us. I can still remember when he first had his first home meal oatmeal with breast milk plate there, and now he's having spaghetti, he's having tacos, he's having carne, he's having carnitas, he's everything. I don't see ourselves getting rid of this Highchair yet. He still fits in there perfectly. To be honest, on the side note, I don't know when I should stop, other than when his size, right? I would think about if he's just not comfortable there anymore. I'm not talking about no 10-year-old, but I don't see myself getting rid of this Highchair anytime soon. So it's totally been worth it. I'll leave the link down below in the description if you guys are interested in checking out more details. Okay, the second thing I'm gonna talk about today is the Hatch sound machine. The Hatch sound machine has been a bedtime essential since we brought him home from the hospital. It helps signal sleep time. And now, even as a toddler, the sound is still a part of his nap and bedtime routine. It's simple, soothing, and consistent. What I really love about this Hatch machine is that I have access to it through my phone. So it is Wi-Fi based. When I'm outside of his room, I'm able to turn it up a little bit louder if I feel like we're gonna make a lot of noise in the living room. Or I could turn it down if I just want to slowly start to wake him up and ease his way up into waking mode. You can also set up alarms. You can even set it up so that when you're in there, let's just say you do have a bedtime routine, you give him a bath, you go in there, you start putting pajamas on, and then you start reading books, right? That's pretty much my routine. We actually can set up an alarm where the Hatch machine starts at, let's say, 8 p.m. You're in the middle of reading and now you're starting to signal him to understand that, okay, it's almost time for us to actually be in bed. It also has a nightlight, which I loved the nightlight, especially in the newborn stage. We still utilize it now, but newborn stage, when you were having to get up, when I was having to get up to breastfeed, I loved the red light because it would let me see him latch onto me and I was able to pump on the other side. Enrique also utilized it when he had to change diapers, like he likes to brag about, which I can brag about my husband as well. He definitely changed every single diaper the first I want to say the first 3 weeks up to a month. So every single night he would wake up and change the diaper. And that was so many times. And the red light really kept the baby in a really dark zone so that he can maintain his sleep and try to go back to sleep right away. This hatch machine, I actually don't see myself getting rid of it. Honestly, I don't see a time that I would get rid of it. Honestly, maybe until he's even 18. Like, like I don't understand why I would have to get rid of it, because then I can set up alarms for his school time. He can have the time show, because it also shares, you know, what time it is, which I definitely used as well, because I was like, okay, it's getting late. I really need to take care of this. Or when I was breastfeeding and I needed to be in a routine and feeding him every 2 to 3 hours, I knew what time it was clearly. It was right there in the front. And I'm thinking, as he gets older, this could just be his alarm clock. This could just be something where he has a clock, and in the mornings when he has to get up, or over the weekend, you know, he wants to sleep in. I don't understand why I would get rid of it. So I feel like that alone is a long-term investment. I hope it lasts us that long. I don't know. I have not experienced that yet, but it's been so good for 2 years, and we still have the app. We still are able to put different sounds. What I also loved about the app is that the app has nature sounds, has like even wombed sounds, has rain, like all of the items that you can imagine. So sometimes I've noticed that my baby likes to switch it up on me. Sometimes he prefers the rain sounds. Sometimes he prefers the brown noise, the white noise. Sometimes he prefers a heartbeat. So the fact that I have those options, I get to do that. I get to have that available for him. And I'm hoping that we can have one more baby and we can still use this hatch machine. So even if I wasn't to use it for 18 years, I know I hope to have one more baby and use the hatch machine with our second baby. Item number 3 is going to be a camera monitor. So this monitor is Bluetooth settings. We actually opted out of anything that was like Wi-Fi. We were definitely those first-time parents that were a little nervous about somebody hacking into the camera and having access to speak to our child or something like that. It was definitely one of our first-time parent fears, which I don't mind admitting. This item was actually also gifted to us, which I'm super grateful for, from our cousins Fabian and Francesca, which we're so grateful for this, because it has really been one of the best investments, or one of the best gifts that we've received. This camera has traveled with us from our bedroom to his nursery. We used to check up on him during naps when he slept in our room, and now it's mounted in his room. It gives us a peace of mind without spending a fortune on some kind of high-tech options. This camera has been so easy to set up, has been so easy to use. Every night I still have it on my nightstand. I charge it and I have it on all night. I'm just one of those moms. I just need to make sure he's okay. And I'm able to maneuver the camera. So if he does get up in the morning, early morning, he's knocking at his door, or if he's reading his books, I can check without having to rush in there. It also provides the temperature. It allows me to speak to him through the camera. It gives me an option to set up a second camera. So if in the future, if we do have a second child and I have a second room for that baby, which I don't think we're gonna do that, but I would have access to setting up 2 cameras on this one monitor, which makes it very convenient for the future, especially with the expenses that might come with a second child. This is one of those items that I can see myself getting rid of, possibly more than 5 years, but because we do hope to have a second child, I can see why this would make sense to keep until then. And even then, maybe it's just an option to have a monitor in their room when they're having playtime and they're doing independent play, or in the future doing homework. So I do try to see these items as multi-purpose and use them for as long as I can. If this is something that you guys are interested in checking out, I'm gonna leave the link down below as well. Item number 4 is going to be the Diaper Genie. This item, to me, as a first time, actually when I was just like pregnant, I was like, why are people spending so much money on a Diaper Genie? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's a trash can, you know? To be honest, trash cans are now expensive as well. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I did have a little bit of like hesitation to purchase this item. Luckily, like, I just want to be super transparent with you guys. This item was actually for sale on Facebook Market, and I got such a freaking good deal on it. Especially now, looking back at almost 2 years, made over my investment on it. It's so funny. I am actually so happy that my friend introduced me to Facebook Market because I had not used it before. Yes, we're still using our Diaper Genie from day one. I didn't know how long it would last or if we'd even need it, but it's still going strong and definitely keeps all the stinky smell away from going into the other rooms. It's one of those items that just quietly helpful. To be honest, I think this is one of those items that I would gift, if not everything I'm talking about today, but this is one of those definitely great items that I would give to somebody that's having a first time baby. It holds in all that smell that when I do open it, I'm like, oh my Lord, this smells so bad. So I'm really impressed of how much it contains in there. Like, it's crazy. We are currently potty training, so I am starting to see myself use it less and less. We have also even adapted to just throwing away his pee diapers. I don't know if this is disgusting or TMI, but his pee diapers in the trash can and then we take it out, or just utilize it for pooped diapers, you know, so that we're not constantly changing the bag in there. I have mentioned I hope to have one more baby, and if you're in that route as well, you're hoping to have maybe more than one, it's definitely one of those things that you're just gonna keep. Like, you're gonna keep because the newborn stage, they're constantly pooping, so you're gonna need this. So I do see this item as one of those items that we totally used and abused. Like, it was every day you had to clean out that bag because it was used and abused. It was completely full. I definitely loved it in the beginning, and we were trying to figure out, like, where do we want it? Do we want it in our bedroom? Do we want it in the living room? In the beginning, it was like you constantly needed it at your hip because the baby would poop so much. Now we have it in our guest bathroom, which is also the baby's bathroom. So whenever we come across a poopy diaper, we just toss it in there. Since we are now transitioning to him being potty trained, I don't see ourselves using it too much longer, but we are planning to store it for the future. So the fifth and last item is going to be our car monitor. This monitor sits on our dashboard and shows us a live feed of the car seat in the back. I started using this when he was a newborn because I couldn't relax without seeing him. Even now, it's part of every car ride. We skipped the traditional mirror and went for this instead. This car monitor, I would admit, because there's a video of a different one in the beginning when we first were setting up our car with the car seat and the car monitor. We did have a smaller monitor, and my mom, you're gonna have to learn in this channel. My mom just, ella se manda. Like, she just was like, no, my poor grandbaby, you need a bigger monitor. You can't see anything with that little one. So I will admit there was a little bit of an upgrade with this one, but it's something that we have utilized every single day, every time we're in the car ride, especially in the newborn stage when I was freaking out. Again, I'm so okay with admitting that I was a first-time mom with fear. And the first time we would drive and it was just me and him, I would like to see him and make sure he's okay, and without having to constantly turn. And my body was not capable yet of doing so much movement and checking up on him and constantly turning my neck for the mirror. So I really like this car monitor because I felt safe and able to keep my eyes on the road with a quick glance at the monitor. And I also love it because he's not distracted with the mirror and able to see me. So he could just kind of focus on the road or what he sees outside or the top of the car. It didn't distract him. And we still use it to this day. And I don't see myself getting rid of it anytime soon. I feel like we're not at the stage where he needs to go forward facing just yet. Like I said, he's almost 2 years old. His weight capability is still able to go rear facing. So we're thinking he's totally fine staying like that. So I don't see myself getting rid of this monitor for at least another year. So you're talking about almost 3 years with the car monitor. Hopefully it does last us that long. Eventually, when he does become facing forward and we have a second child or we expand our family, then I can give that monitor to the newborn and have Lorenzo facing forward and not need it. I'm hoping these products last me just as long as I need them. I mean, I feel like I'm really putting them to the test because I'm not the type to just constantly change things out. I'm not the type, unless it's necessary, but not because it's trendy. So that's 5 baby items that was not just for the newborn stage. They've actually lasted almost 2 years. With how expensive parenting can be, I hope this helps future parents narrow down their must-have and make smart and lasting choices. What's one baby item you still use that stood the test of time? And if you're currently expecting or shopping for your little one, drop your questions below. I love helping fellow parents make practical picks. For more motherhood and homemaking content, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget, every single Saturday, I'm going to be dropping a video. So expect to hang out with me every single Saturday. And do not forget to hit that notification button so that you can answer my call every single Saturday.
Fue a fuego.